Yo, 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 yo. What is going on? NRW back in the house. And we are here again to give you another weekly episode. Every week, you know, we like to go through the new releases. We like to put them all down so you can pick them all up and check them all out. And of course, I am joined with my awesome comrades. Why would I say comrades?
We're in the middle of a war.
We're in the middle of a war. I probably should have said with my homies, Kuya P and Heather Hurt. How are y'all doing? Heather, how's it going?
Going okay. It's going okay.
This is a rough intro. And Kuya P, fearless leader, please. How are you doing? Don't fire me.
It's all love, brother. It's all love. Since last week, y'all know I got sick. And I'm climbing up out of that and hope to be better so I can do my best for all of y'all and show love. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Well,
that's what's up.
Well, we're gonna do our best to give y'all the dopest picks this week. But first we gotta catch up.
Check in.
Heather, what is going on? What has been happening with you?
Well, you see, when you work a whole bunch of jobs and you go to school full time, and that's about all you do ever, especially when you spend an entire weekend crying because one of your heroes passed away. So rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. I cried so much I'm actually actively dehydrated right now.
Oh no.
I feel that.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Kuya P, what about you, man? What's going on?
So yeah, since our last recording, I got sick and it wasn't good because it literally took away a nice little we had a 3-day weekend, right? For normal circumstances because it was also Memorial Day weekend.
No, it was Veterans Day for you, bro.
And Veterans Day. Not Memorial, but Veterans Day weekend. It was my birthday on Wednesday, right? Which I wasn't gonna do any work shenanigans. But then I was sick on my birthday, so that became non-existent of a day. And then it carried on into Thursday, which was going to be kind of like a semi-off day, if you will, the day before Veterans Day. And so obviously Veterans Day, still sick. And then Saturday, my whole weekend was gone, man, and not too fun. So I'm climbing up out of it, and I'm here with you guys. But in that sick time, some reflection a little bit, if you will, and hopefully that'll turn into some big stuff happening with the three of us and the whole channel. So stay tuned for the watchers in regards to that. But did some YouTube watching because I was sick. Watched some Karen videos. Okay. That was interesting. There's an actual Karen type channel on YouTube, which was, people are just so stupid, so that's intriguing, but also like, what the hell, America? And coming off the election last week, which I was the night of right before my birthday, right? We had a vote on Tuesday. I was a little bit worried here in Virginia because I don't know, it just at least around my area, I was very worried about the vote, but was very pleasantly surprised, even though I was sick in the morning, seeing that we did stay blue. And my vote counted, my vote mattered, at least in regards to my candidate, because I voted for Abigail Spanberger, who I got to meet when I went to go make my vote. Nice. Jennifer Wexton won, and then just seeing some other blue tide going across the country instead of a red tide happening made me smile, because I just care about others, and I don't think the other group does. And seeing people's votes matter was important. So anyway, that just cheered me up. And so that made me watch Karen videos just to see Karens get upset. And also Wakanda Forever with the family. And I know y'all finally saw it. I can't wait to have that combo. I know we're going to drop a review on that. Just seeing that again, though, made me cry buckets of tears again. Yeah, we'll talk on that when we do our review. But then also seeing that the amazing Batman Forever, he'll forever be Batman to me, the voice of Batman. We lost, to Heather's point, that hurt because I got the opportunity to meet the man on the 25th anniversary of Batman when I covered it along with our own Joe Carabeo at New York Comic Con. So I shared that a little bit of that on our IG, but had met him several times, and I saw somebody else make a post. I think it was Tara Strong, who we also had on our channel as well. And but like Kevin would just be in the back and just chilling and on his phone and just be the kindest guy. And I remember just seeing him just chilling. Like, that's fucking Kevin Conroy just chilling there and just, that was just that dude. And he was just always so kind. And I'm glad that I just had that little bit of time and we had that interview with him. And for me, at that time when the interview that we had with me and Joe, I know Heather's a big fan. If Heather was traveling with us at the time, but I know Joe is the biggest Batman fan that I've known at that point. And I would have loved to help make that a reality for you as well, Heather. But I was able to make that for Joe because he was always inspired by him. And so that meant a lot. And, he meant a lot to a lot of us. And so, so just sad to see our Batman go. So also checked out A Christmas Story Christmas. Hopefully we'll have a review with myself and Heather and Glenn on the channel soon for that. So we'll talk on that later. We'll save that there. But yes, coming out of sickness, happy to be with you guys and looking forward to all the things we're going to talk about when we can talk about them. So here we go. That's me.
Well, that's
Glenn, how about you? What have you been up to since last week?
Nothing, just doing comedy. You know what I mean? Comedy is great. Working on some other projects, which hopefully will see the light of day sometime in the near future. But that's about it. Like, I've been looking around. I of course did my due diligence, my duty, and I saw Wakanda Forever. We'll talk on that. So many different thoughts, so many different emotions, but we'll talk on that sometime in the future, I'm sure, with everyone. And that's about it. I'm about to finish Atlanta, so I love that show.
I gotta follow up on that last season. I didn't catch the last season.
Yeah, so it's the last episode.
Wasn't that great? So,
what's that?
The third season, right? This is the fourth, right?
I think it's the fourth season. Yeah.
So not only is like half the cast missing, but the third season was kind of meh. So I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the third season. The first and second season were like some of the best TV I've seen in years. I think a lot of things. I think he was trying to like show a wide swath of like directorial and producing talent. You know what I mean? So it's like each episode is kind of like, one is like a folk tale, one is kind of like a horror thing, one is like a deep emotional thing, one it's like all these different kind of genres kind of thrown into it, and I think it makes it look fun. I had fun with the fourth season, but that's neither here nor there. It's one of the things I'm doing.
I gotta
catch things that I've liked. I don't think I've seen anything that was terrible in the last week or so.
Oh right, I haven't said that. I haven't talked about that either.
Yeah, but it might pop into my head. I can't quite remember.
I don't think any of us gave anything, but I can't recall off the top.
I can say from a documentary perspective, as always, because I'm have a true crime problem. For those of you who like true crime and like the I Am a Murderer kind of stories, I Am a Stalker came out I think 2 weeks ago or last week. The series is actually a really, really good statement on mental illness and the need to like just switching directions. Totally caught me off. It's a good statement on mental illness and concerns about not understanding mental status, primarily along the autism spectrum. But in reality, the show is more just, I don't trust it. I don't like it. I've watched 3 episodes, so I'd call it a bad show. I would not suggest it's on Netflix. So.
What is it called again?
I Am a Stalker.
I Am a Stalker. Okay. No go there. No go there.
I would not suggest it unless you really want to look at it from a mental health perspective. It's not I Am a Murderer at all.
Okay.
So you wouldn't watch it for stalking tips either? No.
Like it's something like 1 in every 6 people have stalked someone in their life. So something like that. Something silly.
Wow. You reminded me. I also saw Beyond My Karen videos on YouTube. I started watching 60 Days Locked In or something, or Lockup, like former convicts that decided to go back to jail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. And just learning different things in jail, like, a fight's about to happen if people put on their tennis shoes. Like, just all these like different things to know what's gonna go down in prison in case I ever find myself locked up. I hope not. But I was learning some tricks of the trade.
I've been off that whole prison, like kind of industrial complex television. I had to stop watching Orange is the New Black because I'm like, why are we like? I feel like we're doing a lot to make it seem like it's normal for this. This is not an actual normal thing in society, and we're having like a lot of shows about it to make it seem like, oh, it's just a thing that happens.
Yeah,
like,
right.
No, it's not. It's not
cool. It's not cool, man.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Well, that is the happenings of the week, but we got some happenings that we have to get to right now. So we are going to light it up. First of all, I have to say this. And it happens every year, and people do it time and time again, and they don't care about my feelings. They don't care about your feelings. Start these Christmas celebrations right after Halloween, and they skip over the best holiday, in my opinion, which is Thanksgiving, where we give thanks for things. You know what I mean? We just skip right to the gimme gifts. Like, let's remember the true spirit of Christmas, the true spirit of Thanksgiving. But you know who wouldn't agree with me? And that would be a Karen. Specifically a Christmas Karen. I see Heather raised her hand, but I wasn't talking about you, Heather. I was talking about a Christmas Karen, which is our honorable mention. I wasn't going to go into all the other Christmas stories or Christmas movies this season until we got past Thanksgiving. But for this one, I'll give it an honorable mention because Karens are despicable, and this practice of Christmas right after Halloween is despicable. So let's watch this despicable trailer of a Christmas Karen.
So curious because I was watching them Karen videos, man. Let's go.
I wish you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay, this is a residential street. Shut down this illegal operation. Scat! Hot chocolate for free.
Fucking A.
This expired 4 years ago.
I would like to speak to your manager. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! You scratched my car! Lawsuit pending! Leave me alone! Christmas bugs me.
This is
That better be Amazon with the right size jeggings this time. Hey, Karen! I warn you, you do not want to end up like us. Behold!
oh wow.
Ghosts of past Christmases.
Christmas is yet to come.
Christmas
Presents! So the only one that's gonna open that damn door is...
me.
Hi, I'm Karen.
And your parents
Poor
left
Karens
you
were a
alone
thing.
on Christmas Eve.
Karen, can you not see what you're turning into?
It's better than who you are. Now look what you've done to that little girl.
She smells like an elephant's for JJ.
Oh yeah, you feel like poop on a platter now, don't you?
You dredged up my past. You showed me things in the present that made me feel really depressed.
Have you listened to yourself?
Like, really listen to yourself. Is this the future or just a possible future? I am not the woman that I was. Excuse me. I promise to never ask for a manager ever again.
What?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Even the Muslims. I see you.
Oh god. Oh god.
Happy Day of Christ.
Wow.
Wow.
Yo. I ain't gonna lie now, bro. Like, it was an honorable mention, but damn. I think I'm gonna have to check this out, bro.
It seems terrible, but like great at the same time.
Exactly.
It looks like they probably have some jokes in there that I'm gonna be like, oh, that was actually kind of funny.
Yeah.
So it looks like a little indie film. It looks fun. It's in the Scrooge type of motif. It's a Dickens story. I usually like those. It's a Wonderful Life story. So we'll see how it goes when basically it's been flipped on its ear and our current antagonists in this world, the Karens, take the helm as Scrooge. Don't give me that look, Heather. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking that the people who are going to who need to see this will never touch it. They will never watch it. It's going to be people like us who know how terrible. I'm saying this as a white woman. We need to stop. Okay. We need to stop.
Cut it out.
But I will say, okay, just random tangent, random side story. I did go to a restaurant where I was told that I was the exact opposite, or I was amongst the people who would never be a Karen. So best compliment I think I've ever received in my life. I am absolutely not a Karen. So
I saw that post. Yeah.
I will take that.
Okay. Kuya P, thoughts?
It looks so small. You know, what we've been able to let me not like knock ourselves as a squad. You know, we get the big ones, we get the small ones, we get them all, right? But I'm happy that it's kind of small because I'm curious. I could probably get that whole cast. I could probably get us that Karen for an interview. Like, if I can line that up, would y'all want to talk to the Christmas
Absolutely.
Karen?
I think so. We could see it.
So yeah. I think I'm going to work on that. Because I want to see this. So like, I could probably get us a screener. I could probably get us the Karen. Let's go. But we'll save it. If we do book it, we'll book it for December, right?
For Christmas, right?
We're looking for our Christmas episodes roll out. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I got you, Glenn.
Faux show. Okay, so I'm looking forward to it. So that releases this week, and I believe it is releasing on. What is that releasing on? That's releasing on demand, but I don't know which on demand. It's I think it's on Net or Amazon Prime. Is that Amazon Prime? Okay. Be releasing this week. Oh wait. Movie Insider strikes again. It's not released until December 13th, but still we get a
hey, that's a trailer react. We are excited to watch that movie. Like
okay. There we go. All right, but now on to the movies that we're actually going to be on this list. Week. Yeah, the ones that I'm actually going to get graded on. We're going to check them out. The first one, it's Lambo season. I'm very, very excited about trying to work my way up to getting a Lambo. When I saw this movie, I saw the cast. I was like, you know what? I wanted to check it out. So let's check out Lamborghini, the man behind the legend.
Let's go.
The world has changed. I want the world to never forget my name. Our name.
Signor Ferrari, in my opinion, you make the best cars in the world. With my Ferrari, there is a problem. The clutch. I have a solution. If you consider a partnership, Ferrari, Lamborghini.
Go back to your tractors, farmer.
What are you thinking?
Thinking of a car that doesn't exist yet. One that is as strong and powerful and as unforgettable as the bull. I'm going to build it.
How long will it take?
Can't be done.
If it doesn't work, we'll lose everything.
You want me to be like everyone else? It's not impossible until we fail. In 6 months in Geneva, people will be looking for the next Ferrari. What they will find is the first Lamborghini.
That's something new. I don't know if this would work.
The world will be ready for this one day.
Tell me why you think that the world needs another luxury car.
It's perfection that I am after.
You don't care about me. The only thing that matters is a great Lamborghini.
What do you want me to do? Why are we here? To make a car. To make the best car.
You have a responsibility to tell them what you're doing.
Lamborghini is too uneducated to understand what he doesn't know.
You buy a Ferrari when you want to be someone. You buy a Lamborghini when you are someone.
Oh, shots fired.
What do you see?
Lines on a napkin. What do you see?
There we go.
Let's see the future. So there it is. Lamborghini, the man behind the legend. That's opening this week, November 18th. I'm excited. I'm feeling a little of the House of Gucci accent thing going on there, which there was a lot of scoozy in the House of Gucci. I I didn't rock with it as much, and I'm feeling like that may be the case here in Lamborghini. But the story seems very, very interesting. It's that kind of underdog, under appreciated second thought comeback story that we all love to hear. So it'll be very interesting because I think Lamborghini is like the peak of luxury in terms of car. I think it's like Rolls Royce, but in terms of like performance car, you think of Lamborghini regardless of who actually wins, because sometimes it's like the name that they say of the car that is the best, it would surprise you. You're like, what? That they won Volkswagen or Mazda? What? But Lamborghini, when you think about it, those are the ones that are on top. It's interesting to know that Lamborghini and Ferrari had like an actual rivalry going there. So we saw the what was it, the Ford versus Ferrari, that movie.
Yeah, I remember.
So
that.
Ferrari, I guess, was pissing off everybody. Everybody was trying to beat this dude.
Yeah.
But it looks cool. I want to check it out. Kuya P, what are you thinking?
Young P / show off P, which is still in me, still wants a Lamborghini, a red Lamborghini. Always been my dream car since a little kid, a Lambo. But then I think older P though, gentleman P wants a Rolls Royce. If I do really come into money, I think I want a Rolls Royce. Gentleman classy to me is a little bit more classy of a vehicle, but when I want to just wild out, I think I'm gonna have to have a Lambo too, a nice red Lambo. And at one point wanted a purple Lambo because of Suicide Squad and Ricky Rose, because that was a hot track, that purple Lamborghini track, part of Suicide Squad. That was a bop. But I still want my red Lambo. And what that trailer also made me appreciate, though, back to really the nature of the film, was Frank Grillo, man. We've seen him in a lot of different films, but he's done more action roles. I've never really seen him in like a dramatic piece like this. So I'm excited for him, to be honest, because he's always been pegged, or at least what I've seen of his work, as an action guy. So I'm happy that he's kind of, opening up or getting the opportunity to express himself and do other realms of acting and entertainment. So I'm excited for him to see it as well, to see if he can. Although the accent thing, like you said, I'm happy you brought that up, Glenn. He's kind of doing that stereotype-ish there, but I'm happy for that, brother. And cool seeing Miro Sorvino, Gabriel Byrne. Like you said, the cast looks great. I'm curious, and it'll tell us the Lambo story that I don't know too much. Just know that I wanted one since I was a kid, like you. So,
yeah, right. Heather, what's up with you? Did you want a Lambo?
I would like a electric vehicle that goes a lot longer than 150 miles every single car dealership car company out there. I would like to have an eco-friendly car that I can actually drive for an extended period of time. But that being said, I only had one true opinion of this trailer. Have either of you seen In Bruges?
Yes,
I remember, but I didn't watch it.
Colin Farrell and the other guy.
And Ralph Fiennes.
Yes.
He's in the menu this week.
Yes.
There's shout out to the movie, another movie. There is a very important scene that every time my husband and I get into an argument, we always bring this up, and that's kind of how we end arguments. It's a great moment where he's screaming at a phone and banging it on the table. His wife walks in and says, "It's a fucking inanimate object," and he screams, "You're a fucking inanimate object." And that's all I could see during that table scene is, "What do you want me to do? It's a fucking inanimate object." I'm like, oh, God damn it. That's all I could see in the entire scene.
Okay. Listen, it's a legacy. I felt his pain there, Heather. I was you're trying to build a legacy for the family, something that'll live on. And it's like, it is through an inanimate object, but
This is the one time I'm gonna pull I've got a uterus card, and I'm gonna say I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, we got to build things for those uteruses. That's why we build things.
You gotta impress the uteruses, right?
Trying to impress the uterus, like present to you a Lamborghini. Would you like this?
Got it.
Now let's be real, Glenn. We do it to impress each other as men. Because again, as Heather illustrated, women don't care.
We're
they
not
don't care.
Well, no,
we do. It's a dick show off thing. Like, it's our dick.
It's a penis. It's truly a penis thing, and I don't understand. And the good news is that those types of gender, separations are going away. I am just of the generation who were still effeminate. No, I shouldn't say that. Who were still placed in categories of effeminacy, and thus cars, as long as I have an eco-friendly car, that's all I want.
I'll say this.
Damn it, Toyota. Give me a goddamn car that goes more than 150 miles.
I'll say this though, without that, we don't get Lamborghinis. We need Lambos in this world. We need Lambos. We need
I will
Ferraris.
say, when you brought up the electric thing, I would like a electric Lambo, Heather.
Although,
if you can make that economical to that point, because
y'all are using Lamborghinis
with the
to
roads.
be economical. You are not. That's not.
I want to take care of the world. I do feel, but what's scary? Oh, let me bring this up though. Speaking about electric cars and shit though. Again, I've been watching a lot of YouTube. There's this freaking Elon Musk and these cars. There's this car that was set to park on its own, but then all of a sudden just took off and killed like 2 people.
I saw that. The Tesla.
You saw that video? And that just made me like, fuck, man. Elon, fucking stop Twitter, work on that shit. Come on, man. So that scared the fuck out of me. With
that is very, very scary. I would say though, I think a Tesla might beat a Lamborghini, like in a road race. But I don't think they ever race each other, because like Lambo's like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see that race. Anywho,
yeah.
With all that being said, Lamborghini, the man behind the legend, coming out this week. I'm excited to see it. It looks like other people are somewhat excited, all the way down the spectrum to not excited at all.
Sorry,
but
not my jam. I apologize.
It is not her jam. Her face would not lie. She does not have a poker face, but we do, and it's our next trailer.
That's a good transition.
Right now, let's check out Poker Face.
Terrible transition.
I'm 57. And I'm a gambler.
I'm a gambler.
Game, right? It's all in how you read and respond to your opponents. Did Sam tell you what's going on?
Only that is big stakes.
Oh, I know her from Fast and Furious.
Yeah, I was like, when I saw her, like, she looked familiar.
Ooh, Russell Crowe. Okay. You got one of the Hemsworths and RZA.
Now for these guys to tell me the truth.
Cheers, lads.
25 million on the table. Who are these guys?
It's poker night, and I want to play.
Forgive my cynicism, but what's the catch?
Is that the Hemsworth that's taking over
We
Worcester?
just brought it up the stakes tonight.
Raise 175.
Ooh, I love it. A good poker movie.
Jake goes all in.
That's just sick. I'm not surprised, Alex. I poisoned you.
Oh, no.
I've been asked a lot of questions. I never got any satisfactory answers.
I'm all right with death.
I'm not. I can't die.
I hope this is another one of your surprises, Jake.
They don't know where we are.
Let's go. Okay, we got the guys.
Nobody's home. Check around. They're hiding somewhere.
I know you're still here, Jake.
Who's that? Is that Mel Gibson?
What's she doing here?
Hello! There's 6 of us and 3 of them. We can take them.
Life's just a game, right? Maximize minimize your losses.
That's a bad tattoo.
That's a cool tattoo.
As long as you can.
Interesting. Okay.
So there you saw Poker Face. It's coming out in 2 days, November 16th, and then also releasing, I think, on demand on the 22nd. So looks pretty interesting to me. I'm a sucker for a good poker movie. I love watching the intricacies of poker. I fancy myself as something of a poker player as well. I don't know if I'm good.
Did not know that.
I've won a couple tournaments, but you know what I mean.
Oh shit! You're gonna have to teach your boy then, man.
Oh, you don't know? Oh, you don't know about the poker?
I've dabbled back in the day, but I wouldn't say I'm anything anymore. You know.
Hey,
so I'd love to learn from my homie.
It's all about patience, bro. I'll teach you. I'll teach you what I know. I'll give you a little insight. But it looks kind of interesting, and I am interested because Heather, you don't have the poker face. Your emotions are written all over it.
You have never played poker with me.
Oh, really?
What now?
Listen, that's why I brought it up, because I was like, from the reviews, when you don't like something, you visibly make sure that
my grandfather back in the day, he used to play poker with a whole bunch of his friends. So I used to join him at the table. We would play for Hershey's Kisses. I learned how to deal, and I learned how to play when I was very, very young. I won't be one of those people that just pulls out that I won poker competitions, but you have never played poker.
Well, to be fair, it was a tournament amongst our friends. It wasn't like at a sit-down casino or anything. So
I have dealt at an underground casino before.
Ooh, I love that.
This was back in the day when my grandfather used to just drive me to places that my mother didn't know about, but that's okay.
That's awesome. Listen, I got to get some tips from you, because I kind of want to take Morgan to some of these interesting
I don't think it's open anymore.
So what would you think about the film there? I apologize for misjudging you. You bluffed and I fell for it. What do you think about Poker Face here?
I think Russell Crowe shouldn't have used that terrible accent in Thor. I mean, it's been a hot minute since we've seen Russell do some fun actiony stuff. So I'm not saying that this movie is for me. I probably watch this in a streaming place when I don't have much else to watch. But it's been a good Crow action film has never been bad.
And Kuya P, what about you? What are your thoughts?
I'm digging it. I want to learn first poker from the both of y'all. I think I can learn a lot from the two of y'all, especially your own different methodologies that I know of you two. So I can't wait to learn. So poker night at the Strange Manor. I will set that all up. I'm down for it. Yeah, this looks cool. I dig a good poker movie, even though I'm not a poker player. It also, as we see, it looks like a great thriller action film. Everybody involved with it looks good. Probably not going to rush out to the theater, but if it hits streaming, which it will, and I think they did give us a streaming date there, I will definitely check it out. Good pick there, Glenn. Wasn't on my radar before, but it now is.
Exactly. It was something that I saw and I was like, wait a minute, it has one of the Hemsworths. It has Russell Crowe in it. And then the other actors that were in there too. I was like, this might be something. Plus, I love a good poker movie. Rounders. Remember Maverick with Mel Gibson or whatever? Yeah. That was a great poker movie. Yeah. I enjoy watching poker movies. I like watching the tournaments or whatever. I haven't played in a while, but I like playing. It's just the thrill of the cards and seeing how they're going to turn and how they're going to flop and whatnot. It's just fun. It's just good times. As a matter of fact, after we get off this, I'm probably going to go check out some poker on my phone because I haven't played in a while.
What games do you play, Glenn? Which one?
I just played Texas Hold'em because I like that. And it's the simplest to play. What is the other one? 3-card stud or something like that, or 3-card draw like that. I've played a little bit, but I feel like Texas Hold'em is kind of like the most fun, mostly because it's the easiest to teach other people. So you like with the other ones, I feel like you're in teaching mode for like a long time to get the game to where it's actually fun to play for people. Whereas Texas Hold'em, like you show them and then it pretty much it gets interesting from there. In my opinion, but I'm a fan of a lot of the different pokers. I'm most skilled at Texas Hold'em because that's what I've played the most. Okay. I think that's what most people know when they see a tournament and everything. It's like, but Heather's over here, a ringer, had no idea. She's like, what's your game, dog?
To be fair, blackjack is my game. So
is it?
Watch out now! I'm loving what I'm learning today.
Going to Atlantic City. When are we going to the casino? We need like
a big MGM. MGM is like 15 minutes away from Kuya P.
We could do that, but MGM is crazy. They're like so expensive. I went there on opening night for MGM, and like they started the night with $5 tables, and then everybody came in. They're like, oh damn, we could definitely just raise this to $50 tables. So they just raised it to $50 tables, and like the minimum was like $50. I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not paying $50 a hand.
I'm too poor for that shit.
Yeah, but people were playing it like they're like, oh yeah, we're around senators and stuff. Why would we have like table for the poors? So they priced me out. But anyways, there it is. Poker Face is coming to you this week, and now Time for the final pick. There was a lot to choose from, but like I said before, I am not into doing the Christmas thing before Thanksgiving. So, in that vein, I was very disenchanted with the choices that were outside of Christmas movies. So I thought I'd bring to you Disenchanted as our final pick. Let it rip. Go.
I know that change can be
transition.
scary, but it can also be exciting. Let's start our new life. Nancy Edward!
Robert!
We bring love from Andalasia and offer belated birthday cheer.
An Andalasian wishing wand.
Does anyone in Andalasia ever just say stuff?
Not if we can help it.
That is really cute.
Feels very different. Is it sometimes easier to live in Andalasia?
Well, I wouldn't say easier. We have dragons and ogre rebellions.
Last year, the entire kingdom was trapped in a giant whale.
Oh.
This is not a magic land. It is a land far, far away from my friends.
I'm so late. I'm a commuter now.
You're riding this train over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And then you die.
As you can see, Giselle, everyone has their place once you've found where you fit. Monroeville can be whatever you wish.
I wish for a fairy tale life.
Uh-oh.
Happily ever after. It's not always that easy.
My hair, it's so high and my dress is so low.
Jumping jelly sticks. We got magic?
God, man, I'm loving it.
This town is turning into a fairy tale, but it's all gone terribly wrong.
On the last stroke of midnight, nothing will be as it was before. I'm not an evil cat. I'm not an evil cat. I'm not an evil cat.
What is going on? You need to remember your
Why does this look so fun?
Please.
Giselle
is under a curse. We have to stop this or everything Andalasian will die.
There's no one wishing your wish now, Giselle.
Come on.
Time to be heroes.
You know there's only room for one villain in this town.
You're hilarious. Delusional, but hilarious.
Oh my goodness, a magic fight. Oh, I don't know about you guys, but I got shivers. I got chills. I got really excited for Disenchanted. This looks super fun. It looks like in the vein of like all these Disney movies that are just unexpectedly dope. You know what I mean? They're unexpected good time. Like Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers, unexpectedly great film. I feel like this is also going to be great. I need to go back and watch the first Enchanted movie to catch up. But this looks like it's going to be really fun. It's a good spin on it, bringing it to modern times. I love my homegirl. Why would I forget her name as soon as I say my homegirl?
Maya?
Maya Rudolph. Thank you. Thank you so much for the little alley-oop there. That's why we make such a good team. You give me a little bounce pass just to hold it down. I appreciate it. But I'm very excited for it. I'm happy. I want to do a whole like evening of it, watch the first Enchanted and then go into this one. I think it'll be a good time, and I think the wife and the kid will like it too. Looks very fun coming out this week. What are our thoughts? Heather, you want to go first?
Sure. I believe Enchanted should be one of your must-sees along with movies like Paddington. Watch movies that are good for your soul.
Cleanses. Yeah.
So I'm very excited for this one. We've been literally waiting for this for like 8 years. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was announced in 2014.
Wow, really?
The first one was 2012, I think. So yeah, I think it was announced very shortly after. They confirmed it, but there were delays in life and blah blah blah. So this one, but since the first one, I've been waiting for this movie.
Well, we're finally here now. All right, Kuya P, what are you thinking about Disenchanted, bro?
Super excited. And when we found out that they're making it, I love the first Enchanted. Like you said, Glenn, it makes me smile, makes me happy. We need smile good films. I think Heather said it as well. We need it for our soul, like Paddington. Good one. I'm all for it. I know what I'm watching Friday, but what made me realize though while we were watching it, I was like, shit, yeah, this is coming out Friday. Why the fuck? Excuse me. I love you, Mouse. We get a lot of screeners. Why wasn't this one of the screeners we got in advance? Why did we get it in advance? And I was just mad at myself this whole time, thinking in my head, damn it, why didn't we get in this advance? Were you not thinking the same thing, Heather? I don't know about you, but that's where my mind went.
No. I've been so mad. To be fair, though, we did get something else.
We did, but why didn't we get this? Which
I
will say has me slightly concerned.
Heartbroken. Oh no, like I actually was going to. Sorry, regular world, but I was actually going to message you. Like, I haven't gotten anything from Disney in like a week, and I'm so sad. And honestly, like the heartbroken Disney, come to us, please. You don't have to give me the other. Well, no, give me the other thing, but you don't have to give me the other thing. I want this.
And literally, so my thoughts went there because we did a reaction to this. I know this is what I'm watching Friday. I know. But like, I also have to pack on Friday because when we talk about, when we close this out for this week, I have StellarCon on Saturday and I do my WTOP thing on Saturday morning. I need to be able to watch this in advance. So it would have been really nice if I could have watched it even more in advance so I could be better prepared for my WTOP promo and say all things Disenchanted. But I'm going to have to wait till Friday like everyone else.
I'm messaging him, and you know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna be like, excuse me. I am going to Karen this up. Watch me.
You're going to be the Christmas Karen.
I am going to be a Christmas Karen for 1 minute. I think I'm permitted as a white woman. I think we're permitted like 2 Karen cards. I'm gonna use one to get my fucking Disenchanted.
I think it's one a year. It's just like a birthday. You get one a year.
That's way too many. I respect other humans too much to use one a year. I can't.
Oh man.
Well, Christmas Karen, that brings it back full circle to where we started. Everything. Disenchanted is coming out on Friday on Disney Plus. It looks very, very entertaining. It looks fun. It looks like it's going to be a good time. And I, for one, just can't wait to check it out. So with that being said, Heather, where can they find you?
You can find me on tell me how much of a Karen I am being during this episode at Nerd is a Heather on Twitter and at Heather is a Nerd on TikTok and Instagram.
Nice. And Kuya P, what about you, sir?
Well, before I do that, I also just, because it wasn't my picks, but I agree with Glenn's picks. Disenchanted is definitely on my top of my list. And what I will be promoting as my WTOP pick on the weekend, because I do the deal with TOP entertainment picks. So Disenchanted will be there, but I also want to say Bones and All, if IMDb is right, that is something I'm interested in. And The Menu as well. That's dropping this week as well. Those are 2 films that are the popular films that Glenn's about giving us the real indie darlings. So that's why Glenn is awesome.
Indie darling.
If I were doing the popular picks, I would say also Bones and All and The Menu. And also as another nod to Glenn, because it's through him I'm able to see this great series. Another show that I also wanted to promote, but because I'm forgetting it, that I didn't say it earlier. Another great show that I'm watching that I caught up over the weekend is The White Lotus Season 2 on HBO Max. And you know why I'm giving you props, Glenn, because it's only through you, because I got the HBO Max. So White Lotus Season 2, the first 2 episodes are out. I saw that over the weekend. Now I think 3 just dropped yesterday, because new episodes are like every Sunday, I think. So I need to watch the new episode, but we're getting episode 4, I think, at the end of the week. But White Lotus, man, if you're not hip to it, check out season 1 and then check out season 2 right now. That's streaming, but that's a great show, Glenn. Glenn, are you watching White Lotus? Are you making?
You know what? I have not picked up White Lotus yet. I feel like I saw it won some awards and I was intrigued, but I'll probably wait till the season ends so that way I could kind of binge the first 2 seasons.
Okay. I would recommend it though. Highly recommend.
Whenever I miss out, that's what I usually do. I'll usually wait so I can binge it like the whole season or whatever. Because when I get caught up week to week, I'm like, why did I do this to myself?
Heather, I would recommend as well if you got HBO Max.
Well, if we're gonna do a couple more suggestions, if y'all haven't watched also on HBO Max, check out Sex Lives of College Girls, which is season 2 comes out this week as well. It's a great series. It can be a little bit pervy for adults. I kind of feel a little weird watching it at times, but at the same time, it's a really great conversation on modern college kids. Great show. Also, for those of you who do not have Disney Plus, big announcement today. Andor, the first 2 episodes will be available on all Disney streaming platforms. So if you are interested in trying out a Star Wars series, make sure to check your local listings because it'll be available to you next week.
Yeah. Side note, in order to what got me watching White Lotus finally, the new season, was because Ebony's been streaming the Sex Lives of College Girls.
So good. I love it
for this new season.
Much.
So it's funny that you brought up. That's the only reason I started checking out White Lotus again with her, because she and I watched White Lotus season 1 together. But I was like, she had just got done watching Real Life College Sex Girls or whatever. And so I was like, hold up, I want to check this out. And so it's all thanks to Glenn Lawrence. So that's why I want to shout out to my buddy Glenn over there.
Hey, listen, don't get me caught up in the terms and conditions. Listen,
let me get up out of here.
You know what? I'm gonna check out the Sex Lives of College Girls. Probably not through that show, through my channels.
Before I toss it over to Glenn, like you were throwing it to me, the Legend Kuya P, Twitter, TikTok, and IG. Although Twitter, I'll be leaving you soon because fuck Elon Musk. I'm going to be on Mastodon. I already downloaded that. And it'll be the Legend Kuya P on mastodon.social. I'll add that to my links because I'm going to update that because fuck Twitter, fuck Elon Musk.
All right. Well,
back to Glenn Lawrence.
All right. Back to me. On that note, and I've been Glenn Lawrence. Levelupcomedy.com is where you can find me. Glenn Lawrence Comedy on Facebook and IG. Glenn Levels Up on Twitter for now. But yeah, it's been a great time. Great picks. Oh wait, did you guys give me my rating? What's my rating for the picks?
I'm going to give you a solid medium. Was surprised by some of them.
Medium. All right. Oh, you liked him. Kuya P liked him. He's giving me like 3/4.
I'm like, Karen was a plus. Lamborghini, I'm somewhat side because it's got bad because of what Heather kind of told us.
Yeah.
Poker Face though gives it a so it goes up because the rest are solid.
There we go. And of course, I'm giving 2 thumbs up. There you go. That's 2 thumbs, 2.5 thumbs right there for my picks this week. We had a lot of fun giving them to you. For Kuya P and Heather Hurt, I'm Glenn Lawrence. This is the NRW. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
So we